very familiar.
Yeah, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, I think we have too. But
Yeah.
it's going to be another great episode. No, it's not about bees. Ow. Ow.
Stop with the puns.
I'm sorry. Okay. We're going to talk about new machinery that I saw and it looks so cool. I can't wait. Yes.
Yes. Something a bit more interesting than bees.
Yes, I know. Bees are so tedious. But check this out. Tryonus found it in a chest. A desert
Yeah.
acacia sapling. Ooh, I can't wait till it grows. All right,
Right.
so you have some things to show because there are a lot of cool things sitting around that we didn't get to talk about.
Yes, I kind of went into the scientific side of mechanism, but also mixed some immersive engineering in with it. So if you'd like
Ooh,
to follow me, we will go on the spiffy new
I
paths.
love the pathways. They are so awesome.
Aye. Just trying something different. But yeah.
And they're not straight
Uh,
lines.
no, they're not straight lines. They go off everywhere.
Yes.
You fly up and you can see them all down there. Yeah. Hey, nice easy.
Oh, I'm not on it. There I am. Whee, check them out. Woohoo.
Good.
Yes. Yeah. Landing. Easy.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
Can't get that
I knew
landing.
that. Make a worse pilot. Right,
Woohoo.
so if you'd like to join me inside the box, I want to do some crafting. Oh, yes, Batgirl. Yes. Thank you very much for getting those bats.
Yes.
Uh, Also, if you want to look inside the chest
Oh, look inside the
and look
chest.
in the middle spawner,
Ooh, Enderman.
yes, I managed to capture another Enderman and made a spawner out of them.
All
So yeah,
right. Very
we're
cool.
getting there
Very
slowly.
cool.
So in this crafting table here, you will see I have a machine already ready for crafting up.
Uh huh.
It's an immersive engineering garden cloche, I believe it's pronounced.
Closhy.
Or
Cloche.
cloche. I can't
Cloche.
quite pronounce it.
Oh, I
Cloche.
was
It
just
might be
going.
cloche.
I was going to say
Garden
clock.
cloche. Yeah, garden cloche. Now this thing puts all your farms to shame.
Really?
Oh yes, definitely.
Uh oh.
So I've already hooked it up with power and water going into the back.
Yep.
Let me just turn my hovercraft off. So if you want to right click on the machine,
Okay.
you will see the water on the left hand side.
Got it.
The box at the bottom of the water would be where you can put fertilizer to make it faster.
Got it.
And then the another box, you've got a fertilizer amount and growth modifier. I think that's fairly simple to explain itself.
Okay.
In the middle where the glass is, you've got two boxes. The bottom box is where you put what the plant grows on.
Okay.
Top one is whatever plant you want to put into it.
Got it.
The four boxes on the right hand side, which are kind of grayed out, is the output box, although
Okay.
you can output from these machines.
Okay.
And then the red bar is the power indicator.
Got it.
Okay, so what plant would you like to grow? It has to be a vanilla plant.
Oh, a vanilla plant. Just do like wheat or something. Something.
Wheat.
Yeah.
Okay, wheat is easy enough, so I'll just grab some dirt and a seed.
It
So
almost looks
if I
like a
put
tiny little greenhouse.
pretty much that is pretty much what it is, and it's got a little red light at the top to help things grow. So if I put the dirt in the bottom of that box and
Okay.
the seed in, you will be able to see the plant growing,
Oh wow! Yeah. Look at that.
and that's without any modifiers.
Wow. That is awesome.
So yeah, and there is something I did actually find out the other day when I was doing some experiments with this.
Yeah.
If I put some redstone in there
Yeah.
and one of those red orchards, you will see it's growing.
Wow.
So one way of getting unlimited redstone.
That is so cool.
And if we're able to get into the end, we should be able to put ender lilies in there.
That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
So, like I said at the beginning of this video, it puts your gardens to shame.
Sure does.
And like I say, you can put any vanilla item in there. If you put cactus in there, it will grow that faster. Sugar canes, potatoes, anything.
Wow, that is so awesome.
So I'm just going to turn this machine off because we don't want to waste the power too much.
No, huh?
So I used these. I've
Okay.
actually got 3 more of them back here if you'd like to come with me.
Okay.
And I can't get up here. There we go. Here's all 3 if you can get and they can be redstone controlled.
Okay.
So I can turn them on, and I'm presently growing pumpkins.
Okay.
And I'm using these conveyor belts,
Yeah.
which sadly I'm going to have to replace because when this basic drawer gets full, it overflows.
Oh, okay.
And we don't really want that. So,
This
but
is
yeah,
this is so cool.
aye.
Oh, I'm
Very
grabbing
cool.
the pumpkins. Uh-oh.
Just call me Pumpkinhead.
That is, oh my god, that is so awesome.
So what I am actually doing with these pumpkins is actually, if you come drop down one,
Okay.
is that they are being fed directly into this crusher,
Uh-huh.
which is producing biofuel.
Oh.
Now, I chose pumpkins because for 1 pumpkin, you get 6 biofuel when crushed.
Oh, okay.
But for the rate that they grow, I don't think I needed to. So yeah, that the biofuel then, if you look, we can actually got 16,000 of them already.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually being fed into this machine called a PRC, or Pressurized Reaction Chamber.
Uh-huh.
So, if you want to fly back up here with me,
Woo. Okay.
yeah. If you look behind you, there's also another electronic separator which produces hydrogen.
Right.
So, along with the hydrogen and the water, if you look inside the pressurized reaction chamber, the PRC,
Okay.
you will see in a little box there, it's called ethylene.
Yeah.
So, the water, the hydrogen, the biofuel all makes this ethylene,
Okay.
with a byproduct of these little guys here, substrate.
Oh, okay. Now, what
Yeah.
do they do?
They can be made into a mechanism plastic,
Oh, okay.
and they can also be made into a light source as well. But it
Wow.
requires further machines.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ethylene from this machine is
Uh-huh.
being piped out
Yeah.
into these 2 guys here, which are gas burning generators.
Wow,
And if you
okay.
And if you want to right click on one of them,
Okay.
you will see it's got ethylene fully in them.
Oh, yeah.
And if you remember the trick to go to the bottom left, producing,
Oh, yeah.
the max output of both these machines is 564 RF per tick.
Wow.
So if my math is correct, that's 1,119,
Yeah.
18 RF per tick with just these 2
Wow.
machines. And I'm planning on
Wow.
making another 2 on top.
Whoa. That's
we've got-
awesome.
Yeah.
And all that from pumpkins.
And all that from pumpkins. This is why I call it. This is why I call it pumpkin power.
That is awesome.
So now, if you come over to our little machine bays,
Okay.
if we've got is wind turbines and solar panels there, we can knock them off, and you can see we are not losing or gaining any more power. They're just producing exactly what we need to maintain everything.
Wow.
So far.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, and then there's one other make, because you wanted that tank for the last episode,
Yeah.
and we needed something called sheet. I think it was what was it called? Sheet metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheet metal, which required iron plates. So if you just bear with me, I'm just going to grab a couple of bits of iron,
Okay.
and I'm just going to put them in this hopper, and you will see what this guy does. And I'll turn it on. There we go.
There it
There we go.
goes.
And
Ah!
bang.
Oh my god, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Uh, and that will make the iron plates for us.
A metal
It,
press.
yeah,
Okay, I'm starting to really get into immersive engineering. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
You.
And this thing, if you see this in my hand, this is the actual metal press, the mold,
Uh huh.
and
Okay.
there's other molds for this machine to make the wires and bullet casings and all sorts of other different machines, all sorts of different other things.
Oh, I
And you
see.
just put
Yeah,
that
put it
on
back
there.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
that's
So it's got a
impressive.
redstone signal to turn it on and off, and it just this is a multi-block again from
Yeah,
there. So
that's
busy, busy, busy.
that's pretty impressive.
Hey, Mount, I've been a busy bee.
Uh huh. While I was stressing about bees, you were building that.
Yeah, I built that.
Yes, you did. Wow.
Our new White House.
Ow.
No, don't
That's
you don't like the
that's
name? You don't like the White House name.
that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully, it will get better. It's got plenty of room to go higher up, or we can take it down into the ground.
Wow.
So, because I remembered when we first, even before we started recording, we wanted to be scientists and have our own lab. So
Yep.
this is all made out of laboratory block and quartz.
Nice.
So I went into the Nether a few times.
This is really cool. I love the little light pole, the lanterns and stuff. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, they're just the same as the bird wires over there, but yeah. And then you came up with the doors.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we had ghost wood. We might as well use it. There are
Yeah.
some different trees I want to use, but I have to breed them first.
Yeah.
That'll come later.
Definitely. So the first four, you get all these nice corridors.
Yeah, these look really
I
good.
don't. Yeah, I don't know if these lanterns actually work in here, but
Well,
yeah,
they will for now. I mean, they look good.
yeah, yeah. So, and then you came in here and designated everything.
Yeah, I mean, because I want us each to have like our own little work area, you know. And this is going to
hmm
be kind of like I'm going to get into cooking with blockheads. So I want to do that here, like a little
hmm
kitchen area, little dining tables, a little little place to relax and sit.
hmm
And then I figured we would probably want to do something um, for just some general storage, crafting, things like that. So
Yeah.
that will probably be in here. And then back here will be my little lab work area. Okay.
hmm
This looks
Yeah.
so nice. This is so awesome. I love it.
Yeah. I
But,
might change some of these laboratory blocks to other materials just to make it flat and white, but we'll
yeah.
see.
So if
And
we go,
hopefully in this area here,
yeah.
where Mount's flying up, I'm hoping to make one of those RF elevators,
Yeah, that's
and
going
we
to look
can
so
push them.
awesome. Yes.
I'm hoping to do that, but we'll see.
It's going to be awesome. I
Yeah.
love this big open ceiling right here, too. This is pretty cool. So then up here, you haven't really put in any walls. And
No.
we were kind of actually debating whether you should or not.
hmm I don't know yet. See, I don't mind it downstairs because it leads to the
Yeah,
doors,
yeah,
but up here they just lead into the glass.
yeah. And if we change anything, it's going to ruin the whole, you know.
hmm
But if you look at the floors, though, there
Yeah.
are designated areas.
Hmm.
So, I mean, we could take advantage of that and use that and not ruin the pretty building by looking up,
Yeah. So down here we've got the white floor, the second or the first floor. I don't know. Ground floor, first floor. Yeah, first floor.
Yeah.
This got this green, uh, and then if we go up one more,
Yep.
I did ask Mount what color she wanted, and she said black, but I could not find a nice black, so I ended up using this factory block.
Yeah, this looks really good, though. This looks very laboratory, industrial steampunk kind of.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed this, but we've got ceilings as well. We haven't just got floors.
Oh, double. Nice.
Yeah. So if you go down a level and you look up, you can see it's all this a
Oh, yeah,
different.
okay, okay. Very spiffy.
And you didn't even notice that on your first
No,
visit, did
I
you?
did not. But I like that. That is nice. And it's easy to change the floor and not have to worry about disturbing the floor below you.
Exactly. You won't fall through if you dig straight down.
Very smart.
At least one.
So yeah, but yeah, we've been discussing what we're going to do with these areas. Now the top floor, we did kind of think that's what we're gonna move everything from the box up there, kind of because it does
Well,
looks worky area ish, you know.
yeah. Well, the machines at least the storage may go downstairs. We're still debating and arguing, so
Yeah, yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we want to do because eventually I want a brewing area and an enchantment area, and so I don't know if
yeah.
we should make little extra buildings somewhere else for that. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out what
Talking
we're
of
going to do.
talking of enchantments, do you think we've got time to show them one more thing?
Oh yeah,
It's just down there. Do you think we've got time?
yeah.
Yeah, come on then.
Oh yeah.
Go on then. A little hop, skip, and a jump down there.
Wee.
I should probably make a helicopter pad on the top.
Oh, that would be awesome. Are we going to the island?
Yeah, the island.
Yes.
Bypass. You okay in the dark?
I'm flying.
Yeah, fine.
I'm hovering. I'm not going down there on the ground.
So yeah, you may have noticed the paths. Oh,
Yes.
have I got?
Look at that. Oh my God, there are things. Get up, 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 up. Don't go down there.
Uh, yeah. So this is going to be Mountain Dew's new fishing check area, apparently. So
Yes.
she wants to get into her fishing.
Yeah.
If you've watched any of her red net events, and if not, why not? She always does some fishing during that, don't you? Ow!
Yes. I love fishing. So and I like this little bay. This is a cute little area. I like that. And that spot said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we need to fish."
It came up out of the ground and spoke to her. So yeah, I think those that know this mod will recognise my design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So eventually, a mod
Uh-huh.
eventually, I want to get mod code Blood Magic, and this is a representation of a tier 5 blood altar. And then I've also made a cobblestone ring around it because I thought a nice red tower or something going round it, make it
Oh
nice,
yeah.
make Mountain Dew run away from it when she's doing her fishing.
Yeah. I have
So,
I have touched on. I mean, I know the very beginning basics of blood magic. I'm going to have to face it sooner or later in a couple of my other episodes. So, yeah, this is
well,
this is
well,
on you. I'll stick to
yeah.
Britannia.
Well, something you may not know then because I've been looking into it is that you know where these torches are.
Uh huh.
We need beacons
Yeah.
in each one. So, what do you need to make a beacon?
What?
and Nether Star.
Oh man, we gotta
So
kill
that's
withers.
4 of them.
Oh God, I quit.
But that will come much, much later, because
Yes,
obviously that's for
much,
the tier.
please. Thank you, much
Yeah.
later.
And I can make a spawner up here and kill zombies or spiders even. Use their blood.
We're gonna die.
Right, on that note, I think it'd be best to end this episode here.
Yeah, before we
Or
die.
we're gonna die. Let's see if I can actually get a will of a creeper. 1 second. These are called rudimentary snares.
Okay,
And I
yeah, he's
understand-
he's aggroed on me.
Yeah, exactly. So stand still. And excellent. First hit, he's now got those bubbles on him. Can you see
Oh,
that?
yeah, I see that.
So I can kill him now. And then I get this thing called Demonic Will. If you want to have a look.
Ooh, yeah, I've seen one of these before.
Yeah, and that is the start of it. And that's actually, from what I understand, this is the Demonic Will of 3.78. And that's a fairly decent one to start with.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll end.
Yeah.
You can have fun hunting and blowing up your creepers, and I'll get back to work on my bees and trees and botania. And if you guys have any suggestions about the building, I mean, we'll certainly take a look at them, put them in the comments on one of our
Definitely.
videos. And hope you enjoyed. I tell you what, the more I'm learning about some of these mobs or these mods that you like immersive engineering, I've never even looked at it, but that was pretty cool, I have to say.
Yeah. And they get bigger and better from there.
Very
Unlike
awesome.
your bees.
Yeah, true. Rat. Ow.
Old nag.
All right. So, see you next time.
Yes. See you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Reek. Bye.